Happy birthday!
Okay, we are here. I have things almost set up. I think I should be generally good. I think I need to figure out what I want to do specifically with the whole words on stream stuff. Oh, I also don't have the ad timer. Hold on, let me fix that. I don't normally have like this many different things, but was talking to Kit about setting all this up, doing all of this, and one of the things I know I needed to do was oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like set this up in a way where I wouldn't end up doxing myself, because you know, applying for jobs and whatnot kind of have to give out some information. But we'll get this all figured out one way or another. I'm still not 100% sure exactly how this game works. It looks like Stream Elements is already in, but I don't like. It said there's like commands to move. Okay, so it is. Okay, so I can. Oh, okay, so I can zoom this out a bit more. Okay, I kind of like that, so that way I can actually start words on stream if anybody actually wants it, type of deal. And looks like we have a whole bunch of like expansions that we can end up doing. Always on top, focus mode. What's focus mode? Oh, that does. Okay. Sidebar, taskbar. Wait, I don't. I don't know what that means. But yeah, we'll figure this stuff out at some point. I don't know exactly what all we have to do, but we'll figure it out. And we got 1,000 gold? Waterbot, okay. I know I heard water bots are really useful. I was gonna say, at least get a harvest spot in there as well. Not 100% sure what a biofuel bot is, but sure, we got the money for it. What is it, Penny? You want to come up? Come on. But yeah, we just need to generally figure out what all we can and can't do. Biofuel converter, bench, water well. I'm gonna say, I was gonna say water well probably important, but we can't really do anything about that. I don't know. It's like, is there a thing? Oh, okay. Oh, I need to. Okay, interesting. Go more wheat because that'll be quicker. Okay. I think I mildly understand what's going on now. So it might not be bad to spend some more money on another plot. But I will worry about that later. The main thing here is we are trying to do some job searching. At least while we, have the time. Where is my phone charger so my phone doesn't die, because I need to pay attention to my phone because we have a plumber coming out today between noon and 4. Because, you know, can't have a reasonable window of time. Though I guess 4 windows is better than some places. Like, I feel like I've seen like 6 hours of wait time. Alright, just out of curiosity before I... Okay, so I can just do command start. Alright. Just that... Ooh. That's a little... We'll at least turn that down so that way... Okay. And then, is that covering? Alright, yeah, so that covers up just a little bit. So, okay, maybe, can I change you to vertical? Perfect. Decent, front. Back. Might want to do this in a slightly different way. Maybe I capture Rusty itself and then push it down. Maybe there's a way that I can. Maybe I just stretch it to the appropriate size. There we go. Nope. Not what I wanted. You know, I think that works. Obviously, if somebody wants it, I probably won't have this automatically continue or anything like that. But I'm glad that I got this working at this point. So at least, you know, there's something going on screen. If anybody wants to actually do anything, we can, you know, do something about it. But I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Alright, let's see. Now I have several different things that let me also turn... Okay. I kind of like the serene kind of music coming off of Rusty. So I think we'll keep the music off for that. So I think that'll work. Let's see. I do want to check because I know there was one more website that I saw on whatchamacallit, TikTok that was like, hey, here's a good website for looking up remote jobs. You know, that's learning languages. That's PNGs. Is it this one? Remote.co? Alright, that's one. Alright. We're gonna star that so that way I have that ready. Done. I figure we'll start with just, you know, some basic LinkedIn stuff. Alright. I just wish LinkedIn was just better. Alright, part-time, but that doesn't tell me, because I don't want to go in. I want remote. Standard walk for 8 hours. The fuck kind of customer service representative? Oh, because it's Circle K. Okay, it's not a customer service representative. It's literally working at a gas station. Okay. Remote full time. Sold. Let's apply. But that's the main reason why I want to do these work along streams, is because I hate applying for jobs. I feel like it just sucks the soul out of me. And if I at least do it this way, I can have at least some form of motivation to do this. Will I know or no? Entra is currently registered employee in many, but not all states. We are in Florida. Please rate your experience. Wrong, because I've edited and revised invoices a ton. That was like one of the big things that I always did. Do you have experience with or interest in learning accounting billing software? Yes. What interests you about this role? I hate questions like this. Like, I feel like it's the most useless kind of question that you can end up asking anybody when it comes to an interview, because like either A, you're gonna get a bullshit answer because someone's gonna just say something to like make it sound like, hey, I want this job, or two, like it's just like nobody's gonna want to answer it. Like, I don't think anybody's like going into a lot of interviews going, oh my god, I definitely want this job because it's so appealing to me. It's like, especially like when it comes to accounting, it's like I'm sure there's plenty of people who really enjoy accounting. Like, I enjoy working with numbers, and I like making invoices and, you know, inputting data and all that and other stuff and working in Excel. But it's like, what interests me about this role? It's money. It's something I know I can do, and it's money. Like what more do you want from me? Let's see. What kind of BS can I throw together for this? I mean, let me go back, look at the let's see, culture about this role. We're reporting to our team lead, billing operations at our financial accounting team. This role is a great opportunity for someone excited to serve as the liaison between accounting, yep, I'm sure, invoicing, collections, customer outreach, internal coordination, inbox management, data intake. That's literally everything that I've done. That's everything that I've ever done. What I said is like, it's like, I've done everything. It's like, and then, well, listen. Well, alright, good enough for me. I am a man. I am not Hispanic or Latino. Who would have guessed? I am a very much white person. I am. Wait, no. I am not a protected veteran. I do not have a disability. We submit. Wait for it to take. I will say I'm glad it didn't ask for a cover letter, because I feel like cover letters are a scam. That's just me. Accounts receivable remote and easy apply sold. school. You're not gonna have my school though. Alright, well. Associate's degree. Save. Like, I hate a drop down box of like, here, have a school. It's like, you have my resume. Also, why do you need me to give you my LinkedIn profile if I'm easily applying in LinkedIn? Yes, I'm authorized. Will you now or in the future company sponsorship? No, I'm 18. Referral from a current employee? Not applicable. Like, why do you have that as a required? Like, I swear, like, I wish I could, like, advise people on how to recruit or, like, have, what's the word I'm looking for? Have applications set up, because some of these are so unnecessary. No. If yes, please provide. Are you currently employed with Lincoln? No. Are you a former employee? No. What is my desired compensation for this role? I don't know. Accounts receivable. I'm gonna say 40,000. Please provide a date I can start. 6/2. I can start immediately. Sure, I've read the privacy policy. I don't care. I confirm stuff or whatever, but sure, I will do that stuff. Submit application. Remote. $22 to $27 a month. Now it says $22 to $27 a month. I'm assuming that's an accidental thing. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and easy apply. Next. Next. How many years of, I'm gonna say 4, manufacturing or distribution? No. Have you ever used an ERP account? What is an ERP? Because that's the thing I hate. Another thing I hate is there's so many fucking acronyms. What is an ERP system? Enterprise Resource Planning is like a software solution that integrates various business processes and functions with an organization, providing a unified view. Can you give me some examples? Oh, SAP? Okay, yeah, then I've technically used it, yes. Do you have experience with daily financial transactions and deposits? I'm just going to say yes, because in a way I do. Do you have experience handling customer communications? Yeah, I've done that. Are you near Bay Area, preferably near Livermore, California, Houston, Texas? No. Why would I have to be near any of those things? This is a remote job. Don't call it a remote job if it's not. Label billing and payment assistance, sir. That sounds easy enough. How do we go back? Okay, I see remote Florida. Resume. That one first. Oh wait. Cool. I will say I like when it auto fills out a lot of things with the what's the word I'm looking for? Not applicable because I'm unemployed. Cover letter. I refuse to do cover letters. Male. Hispanic or Latino, no. Hey, we played the game for 1 hour. Let's go. Now you might be thinking to yourself, but you've only been live for 25 minutes. I was trying to set this up to figure things out, and clearly that was about an hour ago. Accounts receivable specialist. I can do accounts receivable. That's my thing. Do I have a driver's license? Are you? No. You don't need a bachelor's degree. I have experience out the wazoo. Client billing specialist. I can bill clients. I know how to bill clients real good. Sure, I'll follow us. Accounts receivable specialist. Sure. Yeah. Next. White, yeah, cool. One thing about the easy apply is like when it so many worthless. What is your experience with collections? 4+ years of business. What kind of accounts receivable what is your experience with recognition? 0. What softwares are you proficient in? Invoicing, billing, also CRM. SAP. Let me just into it. Sage attack, that's it. Copy. Oh, no, I'm trying to do. It's not that. Again, why in the world do you need my LinkedIn profile when I'm applying in LinkedIn? No visa. Okay. Submit that application. Customer service representative. I'm going to assume that is provide customer engagement. Positive says like help unloading. Yeah, nope. That's not an actual customer service representative. That is something completely different. Okay, customer service representative and it's remote. All right, I'm more willing to take a look at this. $18 to $21 an hour. That also sounds rather cool. Schedule Sunday through Thursday. Gross. Alright, I can't imagine that this is actually going to be anything, but I'm going to still apply to it anyways, because the more feelers I can get out there, the better off I am. Upload file. Alright. Robert done. Yep. Resume. LinkedIn profile. Blap. Do I have a valid P&C license? What the fuck's a P&C? What the fuck's a... Okay. P&C. What the fuck's a P&C license? Property and casualty. Oh. No. gonna submit. It's probably gonna be nothing but whatever. Accounts receivable specialist. It is remote. It's contract. That's fine with me. I don't care. I don't give a poo-hoot. I'll do another contract. That means nothing to me. Are you currently in a full-time? No. Do you live in Austin, Texas? No. Thanks. Can I start immediately? I sure can. Submit the application. Done. Accounts receivable associate. I can do that. I can accounts receivable associate all over the place, baby. Why do you ask questions about why I'm excited for a job? It's such a stupid question. Nobody's excited about a job. Oh, are you a... Have I ever... There's no way I already applied to this, right? Because this sounds very similar to something that I've done. There. Market. Enough. Being able to us to hit here. Let's see. Sometimes you just gotta throw in some bullshit. Yes, I'm currently based in... Dude, it's like, currently based in the US. Yep. I'm perfectly fine with $27 to almost $30 an hour. Yes, I'm authorized. No, I do not need much. LinkedIn. If you choose greenhouse... Wait, if you choose greenhouse employee... Greenhouse event... Okay. I acknowledge and confirm. I don't really care. Male. I'm not transgender. I'm hetero. I don't feel like that's something that needs to be asked, but whatever. Not a veteran. No disability. Submit. Thank you for applying. You're quite welcome. Hopefully you hire me. Associate collections for some. Wow, $16 an hour. That's honestly kind of shit, but I will take remote full-time. I don't care what it is. Just hopefully it's not as much of a shit show as the last place I was at. I'm not a robot. Sure, I'll accept the cookies. I don't care. External candidate application. Sure, I accept. I don't. I'll just use my Google. Anyway. Here's my resume. Then continue. I don't need any documents. Then continue. However, primary phone number, work, or no, cellular. Why would I have a work? Whatever. Opt in, receive. Sure, I opt in. I don't care. Nearest switch. Of course, you don't have my mama. I'm trying to think. What? Is Ruskin in here? Is Palmetto in here? Where's Palmetto's not in here? Fuck it, I'm going with Sarasota. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go Sarasota. 547 Cave Avenue. Yep. Sure, I'll receive emails. Are you subjective to a restrictive covenant and such a non-compete now? Are you serving on or in the process of joining board of directors? No. If so, NA. Are you presently or previously employed by a government entity? No. If please describe nature of the employment. NA. Are you close family? No. Please describe. No. Please indicate the firm. None of the above. Jesus Christ. If currently working for unemployed. You're currently barred from no. If yes, NA. Have you ever worked for United Health Group? No. Please, NA. Within the past few years, have you held security clearance? No. Are you legally or authorized to work in the country? Yes. Now? No. Same continue. Jesus Christ. What are some of these questions? Like, my God. Please select the sim. Like, never used to compute. I'm learning. I have the ability to navigate Windows X. Yes, I'm good at computers. Associates. I'm 18. Which of the following qualifications you possess? Healthcare billing. Accounts receivable. Yep. Please select your minimum. I want $20. Actually. What was this? Oh, it's 60. Okay, never mind. I'll say 17 to 18 because saying less than 17 is stupid. I want more than that. To provide proper service, customers adhere work schedule, demonstrated. Yeah, sure, I don't care. Okay, which of the following professional qualifications do you process? Related, reside in Minnesota. How's that a professional? Whatever. Must live in location that can receive United Health Group approved high-speed internet. Sure, I think that should be fine. Which of the following describes your work experience? Currently, I do not currently work remotely, but I would like to. I have held remote positions in the past and would like to do it again. So here we continue. Okay. Yes, that is completed. Yep. I don't have any licenses or anything like that, so continue. Hispanic, I am white, male. All this for fucking $16 an hour? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Like, come on. I do not have a disability. I'm not a protected veteran. Serving now. Alright. Like, this is one of the reasons why I hate applying for jobs. Like, this was so many hoops just to jump through to apply to a job that's like, hey, you want to work for $16 an hour? Like, fuck off. Collections and billing? Sure. I hate collections, but I'll do it. Available dates. As soon as possible. What is your... of course you don't list... Okay. Desired pay. Let's go 18 an hour. Nope, of course I still don't have that copied. Oh, why wouldn't that fill in? Sometimes I hate technology. Cool. Accounts receivable coordinator, easy apply, sure, why not? Revenue assistant, sure, why not? I don't care. Do you possess unlimited and unrestricted authorization? Yes. Do you have a friend or relative relation? It's like not applicable. Next. Whatever. Already, all that's already filled in. Say Billy is carrying share sensitive information about where I'm always been interested in helping people's information secure. Application. Okay. Alright, I think we've done a good amount. I don't know what that is. I'll take a look at that in a second. What are we doing over here on Rusty's? we got some shiz to plant. But that being said, oh, we got a new crop. Neat. Okay. Before I do that though. Go ahead and get a couple of these bad boys a going. Because if I can get some of those going, how many crops do we have? We got 4. All right, I'll do. Oh, I can't fit anymore. Interesting. So I'm assuming I have a limited amount of stuff that I can do. A place where Rusty can run. Sure. Storage unit. Stores crops and grants easy access to them. I don't know why I would want that, but okay. We'll put a little bench there for Rusty. Okay, so am I... Do I not? Oh, I might not have enough for... Okay, never mind. It's yelling at me because... Okay. I don't know. I converted something into something. I don't know. Okay, so I need more green bits. Alright, well, alright, that's all working on that right now. Alright, let's get some... Oh, cool, you can just drag and... Okay, perfect, alright. Okay, cool. That'll keep that going for a wee bit at least. I'll try and pay attention to the next time Rusty gets something done. Alright, what in the world is this? Performance-driven appeal. That's pretty fun. At all times, serving frontline. Okay, that is remote. It is part-time. Interact with customers, various live chats, learn product technology. Okay, that's all sounds good enough to me. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Ugh. I can see why nobody wants to fucking do this. How much was this for? Did you say at all? Yeah, because what you'll do, what you'll bring, what you'll get, generous employee discount, and quarterly clothing. Okay. Paid sick, bonus incentive program, monthly virtual company activity. I don't want... Yeah, whatever. Screw it. Anything's better than nothing. Anything is better than nothing. We'll use a strong password because I don't care. Situation. South. Phone. Mobile. Sure. How'd you find us? Oh, LinkedIn. Perfect. Referred by another source. Doesn't care. White. Male. Veteran status. I am not a protected veteran. Please copy and paste here. Bye. Save. I'm not copy and pasting. Fuck off. That's stupid. Application received. Okay, cool. That was rather easy. Remote? Sure. I'll do remote. Submit. Okay, wow. They really fucked that one up. Okay. Alright. 941. Cool. Yeah, sure. I don't. Seriously. Sure, why not? I don't care. Look. Desired compensation. Do you actually? Okay, so I'll say at least 40,000 education level, associate experience. 3 to 5. What are your in a company? Salary, benefits, work-life balance. I don't care. Are you interested in earning your degree in first? Sure. Like if someone's willing to fucking pay for it. As an accounts receivable clerk, national or remote, you might also be interested in. Sure. Customer service. Sure. I don't think that's. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, that seemed useless. Okay. I'll apply to this. Why not? Got one. Resume. Hey, Raptor. I will say I haven't done anything special with lurk bait yet, so I'll need to come up with ideas of fun things to fish. Desired location. Oh. My numbers are weak. If you're talking about here, I mean, this is the first time you ever fished. I mean, this is the first time anybody's ever fished. Good attempt, but Penny's laying down. It's 45 to 55. 50,000. What time zone? I am in Eastern. I am Florida. Available to start date. 6/2/25. Due to currently based in the U.S. Yes. No. What did I hear about this job? LinkedIn. If you chose no, I didn't do any of that. How I am a man. I am a white or European. That's a new one. Heterosexual. I am not transgender. What you doing? So I am applying for jobs. So what I am going to be doing pretty much from here on out is in the mornings I'm going to like do the first like hour or two of applying for jobs. After that I will be like watching different videos on how to possibly improve like my skills and whatnot. I think like one of the first ones is going to be like what makes a good thumbnail and like learning like different editing techniques in like GIMP or like Photopea or whatever free version of like Photoshop I can do. And then I have like over here, like as you can see on a third monitor, like just like little things set up so that way yeah, how to beat Yoshi without cheating, exactly, the important things. But like I have this like set up over here, like if anybody actually does want to do words on stream, I can start that up whenever. I have the little Rusty's thing at the bottom. I think if you click like if you do command join, I think you'll actually like pop up at the bottom and then you'll help out with everything down there. And I think like you can also do like command see, there you are, Factor Taker. And then I think you can do like command insert whatever color you want. Like if you don't like being red, you can be whatever color you want. That does that. This is our newest crop, so let's load up on these. I think lettuce takes a nice bit of time, so let's load up on some lettuce. But yeah, working on getting like little converters and monies, and then we can expand out and whatnot. So it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a neat little game that you can just put at the bottom of the screen and all that. I don't know like what all the lists are specifically for like all the different commands, but I was gonna say I'm pretty certain like join and like command color to be able to choose what color you do is like those are the big things. And what I think I should have a like up to 50 people can change. I don't know if you need to do color orange. I think you can just do command orange, but I could be wrong. There you go. But yeah, I don't know why Stream Elements is in here. I'm not sure if they just like automatically did like join or whatever, or if they just like automatically get pushed in here. But yeah, it's neat little thing. I like it. I like it. I hired Stream Elements. That makes sense. But yeah, I figured like because searching for jobs sucks, I might as well do not only like have like stream to like help motivate me to do so, but like also like maybe make a little bit of money along the way because ad revenue and whatnot. Plus I'm sure once I get to the actual like learning new skills and then like maybe working on actual like content creation, that might be a little bit more interesting for people, because then I could probably get rid of the words on stream and like we can actually see what we're doing. Because I don't think anybody, well, I'm sure some people might want to see exactly what I'm doing, but I don't want to dox myself, because you kind of have to put in like that's funny. That's funny. No, I'm good. Nope, gonna skip over that one because building specialist, I can build real good. But yeah, one thing I definitely need to do at some point is I need to go into the settings of lurkbait and really figure out the like all the different things that I can add and like what their rarities and costs or I guess worths are.
Who wants some noodles?
Thank you for the jizz and nudes. Always a winning combo. And what quest did you get today? Ooh, Iron Olive Shaker's Jeans Best Denim. He does have some good denim. You gotta make sure you take good care. Sure, do that. I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm 18. I do reside in the United States. I'm authorized to work in the United States. I do not need sponsorship. Okay, as a government contractor, Lexipol required to collect the demographic information, including. It's like, like providing this information.
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side! Wait,
Yes, true. Very true. Do you identify as a veteran? I do not. Do you identify as a... I'm not a veteran. Refer. Yes, I have a high school diploma. Yes, I have 3 years of billing experience. Like, yes, I understand SIS. Salesforce. I'm not sure what Salesforce CPQ is, but whatever. Have you worked on a role that contributed to billing process on? Yes. Cross sales and I'll say yes. I would say I'm advanced in Excel. What's my salary expectation? Oh crap! That's what I always say. Please share any other information. Please share. 40,000 a year. So yeah, I don't like it's like everything you everything would be everything should listen. Like what kind of other information would I need to add in? Like so stupid. I hate. Alright, that's the first page of stuff done. Create music. Label billing and payments. Sure. I'll work for the music industry, why not? Music could be fun. Pronouns, those are them. Current job. NA. Cover letter, no thank you. Male. White. Not Hispanic. Veteran status. Not. Disabled. None. Apply. Okay, cool. Quick, easy, love it. Humana, customer success agent. That sounds like something I could do. I'm gonna upload my resume. Resume has uploaded successfully. Cool beans. United States, middle, and the preferred name. Yes. Please call me Bobby. 5547. Yep. Phone device. Mobile. 1345. Sure.
Happy birthday!
I'm gonna say no thank you to that. Field of study, accounting, degree, associates. It's like July 09 to August 2011. Languages. I hate when they like have you refill out crap from your resume. Just read the fucking resume. You have all the birthdays. Jimbo! Jimbo, how's it going, Jimbo? Okay, we're still good on things being done. I could probably plant some more stuff, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Let's plant some radishes, because we can. Hey, hi, hello. Uh, hold on. Okay, I know Mix It Up is working, but why no auto shout out? Mix It Up, why you do? Yeah, because you're working. Weird. Mix It Up's being dumb. Who would have guessed? Oh, while I'm thinking about it, just in case, because I think I said it at the beginning of stream, today might be a bit of a weird day. We have a plumber coming out, between 12 and 4. So whenever I get, like, the notification that they are, on their way, I'm probably gonna end stream. So that way, I can be ready for them. But normally my general plan is to go live around 10 at the latest, do some job applications for like the first hour or two. After that, work on a list of like different things that I want to try and work on and improve, like thumbnail creation, editing. I just general ideas for stream, like just trying to like learn how to be a better content creator overall. Caught the biggest catch of the game. Ooh, catching a blue whale. Look at you go, Raptor. Also, thank you for the Steam achievement. No, I've never worked for you. No. Am I legally? Yes. We now or future? No. Wait, do you reside in the... Is that not remote? No, it's remote. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yes, it's remote. My salary expectations? $48,000 to $66,000 a year. Contract. Ended. Never done any moves. I will say the little music in the background for Rusty's, very nice. Very nice. I like this. Oh, also, general reminder, anybody in chat, if you want to join in to the Rusty's retirement, come in and join. Do you have an active health and accident insurance? No. If you answered yes to the previous question. NA. And there's Jambone. And then if you want to change your color, if you don't like the color of the little robot that they give you, just do command and then write out whatever color you want. So if you want blue, command blue. If you want red, command red. I don't know how specific you can get. So if you want to try command teal, that might work. I don't know. I don't know the list of colors, and I don't know. It's like, because I can't find any of the commands up in this bitch. Like, yeah. If you have health insurance sales, like, why would I need a health insurance sales license? Do you have 2+ years experience doing Medicare sales or customer services? Please no. Okay, maybe I'm gonna skip over that one. They definitely feel like they want temporary accounting and office admin assistants. 3 to 4 months? Sure, I'll do that. I'll do that for 3 to 4 months. Sure, submit the application. Okay, that one was easy. Accounting. Okay, we can do that. Wait, were you remote? You're remote, yes. Just apply. Here's my stuff. We'll use a strong password. Sure. Update it here. Register. Ah, I hate. Okay. Maybe if I apply and I click with LinkedIn, apply with LinkedIn. Sign in. Wow. Maybe we can skip around that. Chart reuse? What? Oh, chartreuse. Jesus Christ. I'm not used to seeing chartreuse. Eh, crap. Okay, never mind. I really need to figure out what the hell my thing is for that. Hybrid full-time. Tampa, Florida. Like, how hybrid? Join process, escape, portal, supply. Yeah, you know what? I'll apply. That's funny because that's exactly how I said when I was trying to figure out how to spell it. As dumb as it sounds, I think it's like, I think you're close, but I think it's like ends oddly with like CE or whatever, but no, you got it right. I thought it ended with like a weird CE. I will say it does not seem like chartreuse is on their list of possibilities. I just find LinkedIn. Can I get some lunch? Sure. Okay, next. Let me just get this one application put in so I will know where to like leave off. And then I will hook you up with some lunch. Do you know what you want for lunch? I do not need sponsorship. Available to begin working. I can start working whenever. Requested salary. Do you even say? Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Or out here. I'll say 50 to 60. Are you open or I'm gonna lie. 3 days? 3 days? Honestly, if they're gonna pay me that 50 to 60,000, I will do that. I don't even care. Agree that. Snack plate. Okay, I definitely attached my resume though. Alright. Okay, cool. That's done. Alright, what are we looking at? Okay. JG Wentworth. I can work with that. Alright, everybody, give me a few moments. I think I'm just gonna turn my camera off so that way everybody can keep enjoying the nice music and all of the stuff going on in the background. Actually, while I'm here, ooh, carrots and okay, let's plant some. There's some carrots. And some broccoli. And then oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Alright, but everybody give me a few minutes. Oh, and my Alani struggle bus. Got it. Alright, we'll just boop, turn that off. I will try to remember to put that in later. But everybody, give me a few moments. I will also, if anybody wants, there's some words on stream if you want to have that going. turn that back on and back. I might not want to deal with that. All right, let's see. Oh, also, if anybody does want me to keep words on stream going, just let me know. Real quick. So we're up to 5 now. Can I do? Actually, do I have enough? No, I don't have enough. Okay, cool. I don't have enough for another one. Okay, so now we can have 4 kinds of crops going at a time. To be honest, I don't fully understand what's going on there, but we got a lot of those. Requires Echo Workshop. So I would need... Wow, okay, that's pretty expensive. Alright, what about this? Sonnet? Sonnet? 4 big echoes. Got it. Okay. Did I do GG Wentworth customer service? I don't think so. Remote full-time? I'll do remote full-time. Of course, that 404 is out. Collection specialist for 50,000 a year? Yeah. Accounts receivable specialist? Yes, please. Because that's right up my alley. That's what I can do. Okay, apparently I hit the number pad at some point. Do you consent to receiving? Sure. Attach resume. Okay. Yeah, on LinkedIn you have this as hybrid, as remote, not hybrid. You liar. Autofill with resume. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm not giving you my driver's license number. Fuck off. This is a job application. Alright, yeah, you know what? Nope, get out of here. I don't trust you. Like, I know you have the little shield by you, but I don't trust that. Which, unfortunately, buddy got this is the I'm unemployed and I need to find a job challenge. I'll be doing a Twitch Summer Game Challenge at probably here in the near-ish future. I don't have anyone specifically planned, but I did throw together a what's the word I'm looking for? I did throw together a words. I did throw together that's not what I wanted there. Go away. I did throw together a Google Sheets. And not that it matters, but so I essentially went through the entire list, wrote out what games were in, what the points were, like with challenges and everything, and I did it a little bit more lazily this year than I did last year because I color coordinated everything, but pretty much like games that I thought were like, okay, I can, really do well, and I have hard green games that were like, okay, maybe I could possibly do this if something else doesn't work. I didn't. Okay, I don't know why that's not. That should be that green. Yellows were like, okay, if I have to, I can, but otherwise I won't. And then reds are for like, realistically, no way, not gonna happen. And I kind of focused more around like the ones that were 500 points, so that way I can get like that big amount of points, and then just pair it up with something else. So realistically, at some point you'll probably see me doing the Troll and Stormveil one in Elden Ring, and then I'm kind of thinking like doing the Beat Margit or Morgott with a Rusty Anchor. That sounds like that'd be fun. But yeah, like this is just kind of how I have it organized and figured out in like my brain, and I don't want to necessarily say doing it this way is what helped me get 3rd place in the first ever Twitch Summer Games, but it's like it might have helped. It might have helped. Let me get back to co-working. Can you drop it into the Discord? I bet someone would love this. Oh yeah, sure, I could probably do that. Copy. Let me pull up the Discord. Also, DeSara, how you doing? How is your Monday? Welcome on in. But yeah, I will drop this in. I won't like give anybody like editing access, but like if you just want to like copy paste into your own Google Sheet, at least that way you won't have to like write down everything. Everything will already be written down, and then you can color coordinate how you need it to. We'll go green room. Boop boop. Here is my Google Meet. I will say I don't think I put a couple, like 1 or 2 of them in, like the Minecraft one where you have to message Jam, and I don't know if I put the triathlon in there, but still. Nice things. Format. Alright, cool. That takes care of that. So everybody should have access to that now. Good, getting ready for work. I also think that would be helpful for others if they wanted to plan things out. But yeah, no, I was like, I definitely feel like it helped me out personally, just to help like kind of get my mind organized. And I'm like, just having that like idea of like what's going to work best for me, what's going to like net me the most points and all that, just to help me kind of like plan things out. I think that just like helped out overall. That being said, I need to definitely look some things up, because I don't know if I have the Rusty Anchor in my current playthrough of Elden Ring, and like off the top of my head I can't think of where you would get it, so I probably have to like look that up, and then I can be ready for Morgott, because I can't imagine it'd be that hard to beat Morgott in like 5 attempts, especially like if I stat it up right. But yeah, DeSara, I hope you have a great work day. Hopefully it goes nice and smooth and they don't make you work too hard. All right, Okay, so I don't want that. Sure. We'll apply to this one. Upload my resume? Sure, why not? Yep, I'm legal to work in the United States. I do not need sponsorship. I am physically located in the US. But yeah, oh yeah, if anybody does want to join us on our little farm down here, all you have to do is command join. If you don't like the color of your little robot, you can just do command and then insert whatever color you might want to be. I think it's probably some of the more like basic colors, so don't get too fancy, but you might be able to do something like teal. That might be in there. I don't actually know what all options there are, to be honest. Oh, we got a new crop. Corn? Sure. Let's plant some corn. But yeah, neat, cute little game down here, where everybody just helps farm and whatnot. I don't fully understand it, but I know it's fun and cute. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope everything goes well. Yeah, hopefully everybody has a good day. Do you have at least 1 year of experience in medical insurance, claims, billing, and collections? No. I'll say and 9. I have 4+ years of experience in Excel. The only thing I haven't attempted to do is write my own macros, but I have edited some in the past. Oh yeah, if anybody has any ideas of what they might want to see in the fishing game, definitely let me know. I just have, this is like literally just all the basic fish stuff. I literally like opened this up for the first time today. So I'll probably start adding in some stuff down the line. Like I'll probably add in like a bunch of water Pokemon. I feel like that'd be pretty spot on for like just me as a content creator and just, you know, as a person, because I love Pokemon. Pokemon's like my favorite series. Are you familiar with HIPAA regulations regarding protections? Yes, I am familiar. Do you have experience as a physical therapist? No. Are you currently? Nope. See, do you have contractual obligations? I do not. Submit. That probably won't give me. I probably won't get anything. Billing specialist. I think if it's anything with. You like Pokemon? I didn't know. Who would have guessed, Raptor? Who would have guessed that I like Pokemon? Like, who would ever guess that I like Pokemon? There was never any indications. Never any indications. Customer experience associate. Sure, I could do. Okay. Anytime, like, if anyone has more experience of like applying to jobs on LinkedIn than I do, whenever like something comes up with like the job search safety reminder, like does that just automatically make you go like, you know what, I don't want to apply to this. This seems worrisome. Oh, they're so cute. I'll be back when I have everything semi-okay. All right, I appreciate that. I will say Jambo made the dabbing Poliwhirl, and then the rest are I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but I have them accredited as the artists. I found them on Twitter. They were just like, here's a bunch of free Pokemon emotes if anybody wants to use them. But I really like their art. It's very nice. They did a great job. I feel like I applied to something similar to this not that long ago, especially from Jerry. Jerry seems like a very familiar name. Right, the P&C license. That's right. That's why I stopped. Okay. Get Jerry out of here. Fuck you, Jerry. Billing special. Okay, I can already tell you that I'm probably not going to be qualified for this, especially when they put $98 to $100 an hour as like the price range. Subscription, yeah, sure. Submit application. Yeah, I'm submitting for just the hope of it. Billing representative, national remote, sure. Okay, this did I already? Hi, Penny. Okay, sit down. Good girl. Good girl. All right. Did I already apply to something like? Did I already apply to this? I'm gonna say I did because this looks so incredibly familiar. Customer service advocate. All right, for that. I'll advocate for people. I'll advocate the crap out of people. Sorry, could not be found. Okay, cool. So never mind. Get that out of here because it's worthless to me. Customer service representative. Remote. I can customer service all over the place. Yeah, I'm willing to work some weekends. Sure, why not? If you'll give me a job, I'll work some weekends. I don't give a crap. I don't want to. I was gonna say I don't want to see open roles. I want to see the role that I clicked for. Apply for this. Choose a file. Uploading, uploading, uploading. Boom. All right. My mama, postal. Wait. I am not a former ABC. Action Behavior Centers. I've never heard of that before. Comments, no. Sure. I'll receive acceptance. Submit. Alright, cool. Whatever that is, I just applied for it. Billing agent. I don't. Marcus Red. Sure, I'll apply to be a billing agent. I've billed people before. Okay, are you taking a second to load? It looks like you might be taking a second to load. Yep, okay. My email. That one. Next. From my computer. Login. We'll do suggest password. Use the strong password. Update, sure. Alright, I feel like this is gonna be one of those ones where I can't do anything about. But we'll find out. Sure, why not? Associates. What are you? And 150 characters or fewer. Tell us. I hate. This is why I hate applying for jobs. Like, this is so stupid. Like, why? Why? Like, why would you even? Just why? Like, I don't understand the thought process on. I come from a family I don't know if that's 150 characters or not, but I don't give a fuck. Alright, is that 150 characters? No, give me a second. I hate people. Okay. Now you're just being difficult. Screw you. I don't know. Building a collection specialist tier 3. What does that even mean? Fucking tier. The fuck does that mean, tier 3? Seriously, I swear that people just come up with these random fucking titles just to make things sound more important than they are. I also love it when applications make you answer the same questions multiple times. Like, I think this is the third time that I've said that in this one application that no, I don't have a disability. I definitely... I hate technology. He's there. Okay, building experience 3 to 5. Yes. 13 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't... What? Okay, these are some stupid ass fucking questions. I hate this. Neighborly. I'm a cheerful, good listener. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily assertive. Definitely entertaining, sympathetic. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm soft-spoken. At least not when I actually, okay. I'm enthusiastic. I'm even-tempered. I would say I'm careful. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily pioneering. This is so stupid. Yeah, actually. Definitely not impatient. The fuck is gregarious? I don't know. Fucking whatever. Yeah, once again, I think that's generally like the order. Would if salaries and benefits are equal, would you prefer the work of... Okay, if salary and benefits are equal, researcher, scientist, social worker, aide, law enforcement can go fuck off. These are some stupid ass questions. Alright, in which order would you explore these topics? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? This is stupid. Sure. In which order would you choose to study these subjects? Science and new theories, investments in stocks, persuasion, art, design, nature. I hate this. This is so stupid. Why do people make it so hard to apply for jobs? Like, there's no way that this... Okay, I mean, $35 to $40 an hour. Okay, I'm a little bit more willing to... Like, reminding myself how much they're possibly willing to pay. Okay. Importance of these statements. Aesthetics are meant to enhance the surroundings. Rules are meant to be followed. Ideas are meant to be studied. Charity is meant to help society. I would agree with that. Rules are made to be rewritten. I would agree with that as well. Money is best used to make more money. Individuality is meant to express uniqueness. Sure, yeah. Aesthetics are meant to enhance surroundings. Sure, we'll go with that. An advantage of being in charge is helping others grow and develop. I mean, that's what I personally think. Freedom to be unique and different. No. Money, financial reward. I mean, that is a pretty big advantage. Choosing design, color, and layout. Okay. Let's see that. Being able to set standards, strategizing new influence. Okay. Sure. Those. Actually, there we go. Given equal cost and resources, which would you prefer to do? I would prefer not to be asked these dumb questions while I'm job searching. Like, Jesus Christ. Relax and rebalance in a beautiful surrounding, voluntary for charity, choose something unique and different from the crowd, learn about new technology, scientific, learn about money opportunities, participate in patriotic community events, be elected. Ooh, actually, yeah, be elected a local or government office. Give me that. I've honestly been thinking about that like a lot recently. Like, I would love to run for office in some way, shape, or form, and like see if I can't just turn shit on its head. Yeah, if I can volunteer. Yeah. Rank the order of importance of these concepts. I like to be unique and an individual. Honestly, that does feel nice. Appetite for learning new things. I like to form harmony and creative design. Financial incentive. I like things I trust. New doesn't always know. I mean, yes, but no. I respect leadership in their... No. Fuck it. I'm not gonna lie. Put that a little bit lower. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, in which order would you attend presentations of these topics? Christ, how many more? Oh, God damn, I hate this. Helping others to help themselves, encouraging better citizenships and ethics, how to march to your own drum, persuading and influencing others, increasing financial return, creating effective learning. Actually, effective learning and retention sounds really nice. Helping others to help themselves sounds really nice. I already marched my own drum. I don't need that. I got that in spades. Persuading others, influencing others is probably pretty good. At a conference, in which order would you attend these exhibits? Making money opportunities, unique vacations, ideas on recycling, volunteer opportunities, quality, proves. Application submitted. Thank Christ. That was stupid. Like, my God, that was such a waste of time, in my opinion. Alright, I'll probably do these next two, grab lunch, and then depending on where we're at with things, I think it might be time to try and learn some skills. And then probably tomorrow we'll try one of the other new things, other websites to apply to, because we just did all LinkedIn today. Because I know one thing that I found when it came to applying to jobs before I got the temp job that just recently ended is that but like just constantly banging on the same job site, you end up running into like a brick wall. So I want to try and like diversify each day. Like if I end up applying to the same place multiple times, I don't care. Your easy apply. Okay, we're all about hiring people who will elevate an archive. Please tell me why you think you'd be like. I've done this to this collections for 4+ years. Roll different strategies. Process. Landed. 15 an hour. Why ask me the one question if you're literally just gonna ask me the same question again? Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see. Okay, we already got some corn going. Alright. Let's bang on some broccoli. Some carrots. And some leeks. Alright, I think we're at the point where, okay. Definitely want to load up on more money. But if I can get more stuff going, I think we'll be better off that way, right? Maybe I need another biofuel converter? No, because we got a ton of biofuel right now. Plus I have a biofuel bot anyways. I think we're safe there. Do I need more storage? Is that something? I don't understand. We'll put some storage there. It'll cost us some money, but it's fine. We've been loading up money pretty good. Alright, so here's my plan. I am going to get lunch together real quick. And then I'll probably check over all my emails to make sure nothing actually useful came in. And then I'll probably pull up some videos. I might turn down the sound on the old farm here and all that. But I'll keep this up and running. I'll go ahead and I'll restart the words on stream. Heyo, Loki Mike, how's it going? How is your Monday? Well, seeing as how I'm here. Fire. But how you doing? Hopefully your Monday is going well. Ooh, Rewire. That's a good one. Oh, too many R's. That's what it is. That's why that didn't come up. You need 2 R's to make Rewire work. But Wire would work. Oh, I already did wire. Duh. That might be too many E's. Oh. Nope. Too many V's. Duh. Alright. But everybody give me a few moments. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some lunch together real quick. I'm gonna keep everything just up and running. So feel free to hit Command Join to join us in the little farm down here. If you want to enjoy more words on stream, I think some of you might be able to hit continue, or I might have to, but I think I'm just gonna throw like a quick sandwich together, so I shouldn't be too long. But I'll be right back. Yeah, the contract is up. They extended out 2 more months than what I originally thought, which, that was pretty cool. But yeah, the contract finally came up, so back on the job search, which, whatever. I'm at least taking this time to, I guess, kind of help motivate myself to do more things. So hopefully, make a little bit of money through Twitch and YouTube while searching for a job, so I can get more of a stable income. Or who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll finally get discovered by more people, and then I can make content creation a full-time thing. But who knows? All right, I'll be right back. I need to go fill up my water, and then I'll be able to sit down and chat. Okay, that should be good there. Let me turn this on here so now y'all can see me. I don't care about that. Okay, before I start knacking on my sandwich, let me just look in here. All right, let's look through all of our emails today. Let's see. Thank you for interest. Received application was sent. Thank you for applying. Application was sent. Thank you for interest. Your application, greenhouse logo. Received your application. Applying for, yep. Application was sent. I kind of wish they, I understand why they're like, hey, you sent the thing, but still. Application, and received it. Job alert. Thank you for your interest. If you're qualified, yep. Thank you for requesting. Thank you for upload a resume. Bookkeeper, human. Okay, dear, everything for consideration. Sorry, Lord, boss came in, had to hit the stream. Contract came up. It got extended out 2 more months originally than what we planned. So I got 2 more months worth of pay than what I originally thought I was gonna get when I first got the contract. So that was cool. So it sucks, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's see. Interest. Thank you for applying. Application. Send. Okay, cool. All the emails. Alright, we're gonna mark all these as red so that way I actually know that anything new comes in I need to look at. Alright, cool. So that makes that easy. But yeah, so what we're gonna be doing is Monday through Friday, I'm essentially going to just be going live using the first hour or 2 of stream to search for jobs, and then y'all get to enjoy the fishing, the farming, the words on stream. I was also going to do stream raiders, but I can't find the download. I go to their website and it's like, hey, this is our website, and nothing about downloading that anymore, so that's out. But do that after that first hour or 2, because realistically, it's after a certain point of applying for jobs, you're gonna hit a brick wall, and I don't want to hit that brick wall immediately, type of deal. So I'm going to use my extra time that I now have to start learning new skills, coming up with new ideas for streams and content creation. So I'm hopefully going to be learning how to make more effective thumbnails, being able to use GIMP or other free what's the word I'm looking for? Free like Photoshop-esque programs to like really utilize those to, you know, really up my game. Some editing techniques, anything that I can do to like maybe make my edits more appealing, make people want to watch more, especially when it comes to shorts. But yeah, I have a whole list. Like some of them are very just like bland, generic ideas of like what I want to do, and nothing's like necessarily set in stone. But yeah, like as of right now, I have like 20 things of like just like how can I like think of something to like possibly improve on. One thing I do want to eventually attempt to do is learning how to voice act. Like I feel like that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really big. I feel on that I hit a brick wall after over 50 applications. I know in like the 6 months where after I got laid off originally and I was putting in applications, I can't tell you how many hundreds of applications I put in. But yeah, putting in applications is so ridiculous. The way that they have things set up for a lot of applications is just, it's meant to break you down and make you not want to actually apply. But joke's on them, I'm doing this on stream with all of y'all, so I got the motivation. So unless they make it so that I physically cannot apply, I'm gonna apply. But yeah, I think this list is like a good like jumping off point, and like as we keep going, I can think of different things to do. But like I think thumbnail creation is like probably one of the biggest / easiest ones. My work just put me down to 4 days a week, so I've been looking for something new. Understandable. Definitely being put down an extra day, like that really cuts in, because I know when I had my contract job, if I like took a day for one reason or another, like losing 8 hours kind of like just blew up my paycheck, which sucked. But there is that the yes. So this here like is just a website where people put up casting calls for voice actors, and you don't even need to like be like a legitimate voice actor. You can literally just like go in and be like, I think I could probably do this, and then you put in a like you do your reading and whatever. Like I feel like this could just be neat to do. Like I think this could be like something that's just generally interesting. Like I don't think I'll necessarily get anything out of this, but I mean, what's the harm, right? Plus, I mean, if I do this, like maybe this will help me with my like the voices that I do for the whatchamacallit, for like reading over voices and whatnot when playing games. But yeah, I think I have a decent plan of what I want to do, how I want to do it, and how I can hopefully get around to it, type of deal. I think it all just becomes a matter of, I guess, if / when I can do things, right? Um, 430. I need 1,000 for haiku. So I don't really feel like help water harvest and build. That doesn't seem hyper useful if you ask me. Oh yeah, we got a new thing. Where are we at? Ooh, we got a new crop. Sure. Just spend the money we got on that. Cool. what applying for jobs, what do you get the most responses from? LinkedIn Monster. So that's the big thing is in the 6 months that I was unemployed from being laid off from my original job that put me on the whole job search to begin with, I mainly did LinkedIn. I tried a little bit of Indeed. I tried a little bit of ZipRecruiter, but LinkedIn seemed like the one. That being said, out of like the hundreds of applications I put in, I think I probably got called for like actual interviews like 4 or 5 times. Like the job market sucks. Other than that, the place my partner Kit works, they're constantly sending me stuff from their job board listings, and I only ever got one interview with one of the things I applied to for them, and that was like the very first one. Like I was literally a stone's throw away from like getting laid off and immediately rebounding into a job like a week or two later. Like it was insane. But like I'm constantly applying to their stuff as well. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are struggling with actually getting responses for the most part. Like it also, I guess it also depends on like what your like what kind of job you're specifically looking for and what skills and whatnot you have. Let me pull up real quick so I can share with all of you, because I think it'll probably be generally helpful, especially if you're looking for remote jobs, because specifically that's what I'm going to be mainly focusing on. Now, I haven't used these ones, but I've seen people talk about those two sites about working remote and saying that they're actually pretty good when it comes to trying to find something remote. So I'm going to be trying those at some point. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? Alright, one thing I might... Actually, no, I could probably just switch to window gaming and then add in the fish game and the and Rusty's at the bottom, because it's not like we're gonna need to actually see the entire video necessarily. I mean, I don't even know what I'm gonna be searching for other than like it's like what makes a good thumbnail, how to create good thumbnails. Like that's like the first thing I'm gonna be searching up. Now, one thing is like obviously with like especially with the what's the word I'm looking for? With like the Rusty's retirement, like that's probably going to be strictly for the co-working streams. I can't imagine I'm gonna want that in regular streams, especially with the fact that I have stream avatars. I think this is good for like at least giving y'all something to have, like something to at least kind of be a part of type of deal. Other than it's like the yeah, that's the thing. I know you like the fish. I know a lot of people like the fish. It's just, I don't know how I would necessarily add it into like regular streams without it being overly annoying, right? I feel like that's something that I would probably have to figure out on my end. Like, maybe not put it like directly over my camera, but keep it off like to the side in like one of the corners, so at least when I do my shorts, it doesn't end up popping up. I mean, yeah, I can't imagine it's gonna get too annoying overall. It's just more so of like, I need to, I guess, think of it in a sense of how is it going to possibly affect my my content overall, because I obviously do a lot of my recording. What's the word I'm looking for? My recording from streams themselves. So I don't know like how that will necessarily fit in, how it may or may not affect shorts and whatnot with me having to edit them. So that's something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. I like, if I do keep it in, which I probably will, because honestly it's something nice, it's fun, it helps keep chatting engaged, and with things like this helping keep chat engaged, whether they're, you know, just in it for the fishies or they're in it to like chat in between type of deal, is always good, because every time I've ever heard anything, ooh, that's a fun looking fish. How's that only a 1 star? That feels weird. Okay, that I don't get this game, but whatever. But I think it would be interesting to do it, just by figuring out exactly where I could put it, where it won't necessarily, I guess, draw from the YouTube video / the shorts themselves. Like, the shorts should be fairly easy, so long as I go far left or far right type of deal. More often than not, that'll be fine. That won't be a big deal. I think making the actual thing itself a bit smaller, also probably realistic. Maybe we do it just over the camera, because I mean, at the worst, I mean, you stop looking at me for a moment, and who cares about that, right? But I don't know. We'll test it out later tonight when we do Elden Ring. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody here, if you didn't already see like any of my schedule posts or anything like that, the general overarching plan is co-working streams starting at around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, going until either A, I need to get off for one reason or another, or at the latest around like 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so I can get off, get ready to make dinner and whatnot, and then hop back on at our usual time of like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your usually scheduled streams and whatnot. I don't plan on necessarily adding in Friday afternoon streams or anything like that. I think I'm going to still keep Fridays off, but maybe we'll take Fridays co-working streams a little bit more chill, and maybe we'll toss in some games. Like, maybe the Fridays will be good days for me to do the Twitch Summer Game Challenges, or like maybe like week 1, double check what game I want to do and set things up for it, and then week 2 actually do it. But this is going to be a whole learning experience, and trying to find a nice balance is going to be interesting, to say the least. I think another thing that'll be interesting to see is how like my views are both on Twitch and YouTube for these like morning streams. Just to see like if a lot of you have a lot more time to stop by during the day and have like work lurks and whatnot in comparison to like coming in after work type of deal, because I feel like me doing my actual streams from 6 to 9 is just such an awkward time period where a lot of people are just getting off of work or getting ready to get off of work, and then they go home and it's like time to sit back, relax, and chill, so they never really get a chance to hop into my stream until like later type of deal. It's like the only problem is like I can't necessarily compare the co-working streams to like my regular streams because it's completely different content. The life of a content creator and trying to figure out how things work. Yeah, work lurk woohoo indeed. Like that's what I'm kind of banking on. But speaking of work lurk, if you're not already watching over on YouTube, I definitely suggest clicking the pinned message in the Twitch chat. Watching over there probably helps me out realistically a little bit more than watching over here on Twitch, because at least over on YouTube, I am a YouTube partner. Ooh, we've produced 1,000 biofuel across all farms. Nice. Nice. Once we get to 1,000 coins, we'll buy a haiku. But yeah. See, my problem is I have way too many people I'm wanting to... That's a big problem. I know I follow a good handful of people. Probably not nearly as many as, like, everybody else, but... Especially with the way Twitch works, it's so hard to actually be able to watch people and give them quality time and actually, like, count towards their view counter. Because I know Twitch says, like, oh, yeah, it's like... So long as you have the video playing, blah, 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 you count as a viewer, but I don't believe that for a second. I still think you get like a max of like 2 to 3 tabs for people, and then after that, it just like kind of goes, you know what? You don't count, which is very annoying. Like, to a degree, I get it. You don't want people just setting up essentially a bunch of computer farms to just like watch like all their friends and whatnot. You want people to actually learn or to earn their views. But when you become a content creator, especially, you end up making a lot of your friends that are also content creators, and you want to like support everyone that you can. It's just a lot of people go live around the same time, and it's like, well, who do I watch? Who do I have on? How do I make this work? And it's such a pain to try and balance. Like, actually thinking about it right now, we got Sweetie Gamer here. She is playing more of the Jotun Slayer, Hordes of Hell. Very fun game. I've been absolutely enjoying watching her play it, and then she has the Twitch integration on, so like if you go into her chat, she like you can pick her like level ups and whatnot. Or just now, obviously with me What's the word I'm looking for? With me doing these morning streams, I don't have the opportunity to be in there. Ooh, did you get a Swedish fish? Finnish fish, but that's hilarious. So, from what I've heard, your views only count on 2 tabs. That sounds about right. After that, your view doesn't count. So I can have you and Jam open, and boom, views count. But if I have you, Jam, and Sophie open, my views don't count anymore. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird, and it's so annoying that it's set up that way. But again, I get it, but I don't like it. I would imagine it's probably just really none of them. I mean, honestly, that makes the most sense to me personally. Mostly because of the fact that, well, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's plenty of times where I'll have people in, like, that are showing up in, stream avatars, but even though they're in stream avatars, they don't, they'll, like, the actual, like, view count is clearly off. Yeah, I definitely think having 6 to 8 tabs is definitely a bit overkill, and I know that realistically doesn't work. Again, even though Twitch specifically says so long as the video is playing, it counts. It doesn't. It doesn't. It clearly doesn't. I don't know why they keep saying this, and I don't know why people keep defending it, but it clearly doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. Alright. No offense to Sweetie, but we got some other things to do. Let's go to this. Click on this. Put that there. Yeah, you know what? This kind of works for now. Not the best way I want to have this, but honestly, if I cover up like the little bits of the sides, that's not a big deal. It's really not that big of a deal. Ooh, we're almost to $1,000, so that's good. I know I hate how they do that. I have so many people I want to watch, but I have to pick. Exactly. I don't fully understand the idea behind the stuff they have set up. It just, it feels weird. Actually, wait. Okay, cool. We got the 1,000. All right. Let's build our buddy Haiku. Boom. Haiku, if I remember correctly, is an actual game. I think I've seen Godok play Haiku, if I remember correctly. It's a Metroidvania type of game. So if you enjoy games like that, you might want to check out Haiku. I think it's actually a fairly cheap game, if I remember correctly as well. Let's see. Oh, okay. I need to start planting more radishes. Okay. Well. Okay, well, while we're waiting, let's just plant. Oh, I'm poor now. Oopsies. Oopsies. Alright, Alright, also, let's go audio. We'll turn those down because we're going to be trying to watch some videos. So everybody enjoy working the farm. Okay, let's see. Right. I should really capture. All right. What makes a good thumbnail? Hey, AI thumbnails. No, screw you. Go away. I don't want to see you. Lock that shit. Continue. Because fuck AI. I can understand why certain things will make like why AI can be helpful in some certain situations. It's just, I guess, overall my rule of thumb is heck that noise. All right, let's see if this is actually anything useful.
Notebook. Question number 1. What are the key features to making a successful thumbnail? I.e., what makes a thumbnail good? Now, I've thought a lot about this, so I decided to make a really simple checklist to remember. And if you don't check all the boxes, then your thumbnail sucks. I call these the 3 C's to get the click. And click starts with a C too, but that's just a coincidence. Okay, so number 1 is catch the eye. And we'll go into a couple techniques on how to do that here in just a second.
Okay,
Number 2 is convey the idea of the video. This can mean the difference between a viral video and a waste of time.
Okay.
And number 3 is create curiosity, which arguably is the most important thing that a thumbnail should do. Because without curiosity, why am I clicking, right? Pro tip, a lot of things can catch your eye, but I find the easiest way to figure out what catches eyes is to do something I call the feed test. Now, the feed test is when you open up YouTube on your desktop and then take note of the very first thumbnail you see. Try to figure out why it caught your eye. It could be bright colors, it could be a recognizable face, it could be big text that catches your attention, it could even be the contrast to the feed itself, like a bright green thumbnail in a sea of yellow and black thumbnails. Once you take note of it, that is one tactic you can use in your thumbnails. There's also one other eye-catching tactic that really works on me, but I have to save it for another question. We'll get to it. The most important pro tip for question number 1, and it comes from this question: do you think the first seconds of the video have to match the thumbnail? Yeah, I do. With the way that YouTube's designed today, it's so easy for somebody to just hover over a video and realize that this thumbnail matches the video or this thumbnail doesn't match the video. You set an expectation with the thumbnail, and you might meet it somewhere in the video, but if you don't meet it at the beginning, why give it the benefit of the doubt when I have so many more to pick from? That's YouTube. And
okay, so that's actually kind of an interesting idea that I never necessarily thought of, but it makes a lot of sense hearing those words, which is one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of videos nowadays, they end up doing a whole, like, they take a snippet of the video itself, like from later in the video, and they're like, okay, here's like the first 15 to 20 seconds of what the hell's going on, and then cut into like, okay, here's the start of the video. That makes sense. That makes sense as to why you would want to start doing that. Okay, that might be a thing that I might have to start changing up editing wise. So instead of going straight into intro, start off with, this is what's happening. Okay.
that reminds me. Question number 2. Let's talk color. What is the best color? There's really no good answer to this, but I'm gonna give you an answer anyway, at least for a starting point, okay? So here are the color combinations that I notice, all right? A little underline there. Let's start with black, white, and yellow. That one I use a lot. Black, white, green, black, white, red.
A lot of black and white.
White, red, and green. Work! Red, white, and blue. Speaking of blue, blue and green. Green grass, blue sky, and maybe an accent color. It works for a lot of entertainment channels. Black, white, red, and yellow. I see that a lot. I know black and orange was really popular for a while. Blue and yellow. The Simpsons. Recently I saw green and purple. When somebody asks what color is best, is this the answer they're looking for? Because, like, this is only just a tiny...
Oh, actually, while I'm also sitting here thinking about it, Game display, fiche. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Put in the corner right near me. All right, let's see how that goes. Fiche. All right, I think that's good. Okay. Again, might probably get rid of the sound for when I'm doing like actual like recording
A
stuff.
little bit. These are the color combinations that I noticed the most. You don't have to write this list down. All you gotta do is just look on YouTube and see what works. Just see what is working for others, and then like there's your starting point for your colors. Okay, but I didn't want to leave you without an answer, so there you go. Oh wait. There's a pro tip here. If you're not sure what color to make your text, I always fall back on white. So you've got white text, all right? But what if you have a white background? Well, you could do a drop shadow. You could also do a stroke or an outline. So this little technique is what you'll see on like Netflix subtitles, because Netflix doesn't know what its text is going to be in front of. So to play it safe, they just put a little bit of a drop shadow, a little bit of an outline around it, and something called an outer glow, which is sort of like a fuzzy drop shadow, but all the way around. So it's like a combination of the two. But there is an easier way that works in every single case. What if this was over a dark background? It wouldn't stick out. It would blend in. You wouldn't be able to see the text. But if you added a white box behind it, it wouldn't matter. So you've got white text with an outline or a drop shadow. You could do black text with a white box behind it, or you could do white text with a black box behind it, or what really pops off lately that I've seen is a yellow box with black text. I drew it backwards, but you get the idea. I wouldn't put this much effort into explaining because I know you already understand, but I am thinking with my thumbnail brain right now. I really think that this is probably going to be included in the thumbnail, so I just want to make sure that people know that there's some effort that's gone onto this board. There are plenty of other combinations you can use, but if you're ever questioning it, then there you go. Question number 3, is text good or bad for thumbnails? Text isn't good or bad. It's another tool to help you get the click. Text can catch the eye if it's a word you recognize, or if it's big, if it's got a certain color. It can help convey the idea by adding more context. It can even be the sole element that creates curiosity. Some niches do have more text than others, like let's talk podcast, for instance. You've got,
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid. The what?
Sweetie, how is more of Jotun? Funny enough, we were actually just watching you before we got into this video. Just the two? I'll take as many as you got. If it's two, if it's one, if it's just you, you are always welcome here, sweetie. But how did Jotun go? I'm sorry I wasn't there to help pick all of your things. We got a bunch of applications put in. I did a video. I don't want to say a video interview, but I think that's probably like the best way to probably describe it, is video interview for a job that I applied for. I don't know what that's going to entail, but whatever. That's more things done. And I got a plumber called, so because there's a leak in our shower, which is fun, especially with trying to sell the house. So we're gonna try and get that fixed. Did good. Hard mode on fireplace is the current objective. Nice. Also, I enjoy the fact that you called it a fireplace, because I know you didn't want to fucking spell out Heffelheim or whatever. Good luck on the interview. I appreciate it. Again, it's not really an interview. It's like a stupid like answer these 4 questions on video so we can take a look at them later, which, I mean, whatever. Like, I hope it goes well enough that they start, sending my resume out to people, or they hire me. I don't 100% remember what the heck their deal is, but either way, fingers crossed something good happens up from it. But yeah, anybody joining in with the Sweetie Gamer, if you don't already know me from hanging out and making Sweetie do night stags as much as possible lately, my name is Lord Rosnell. I'm a bit of a variety streamer. I don't normally stream this early. I just started doing this today because your boy's unemployed again. So that was fun. So we're doing job applications like early in the day. We're doing like trying to learn skills like was like later in the day, and then maybe working on some content creation after that. Other than that, I do normally stream Monday through Thursday, lots of like Souls like fan made Pokemon games and retro content. So we got a little bit here for everybody. If any of that sounds really cool to you, feel free to hit that follow button. Also, if you want to be a part of the farm down here, command join, and then you can be one of the homies, and you can help us build up the farm down here. Which, ooh, all right, cool. We unlocked lettuce. What are we looking for? We need lettuce to unlock the next crop, so let's spend all of our money on farming up lettuce. Also, if you end up joining and you don't like the color of your little robot, all you have to do is command whatever color that you would specifically want. It's actually pretty chill that way. That being said, if you want a super fancy pants color, probably not gonna work. Just throwing it out there now. Go with some basic colors. But yeah, sweetie, if you gotta raid and run, if you gotta get some food together for lunch, it's like you go do what you gotta go do. I'll take care of your community. We're trying to learn how to make effective thumbnails. So far, I've probably gotten like 1 or 2 decent ideas from this video specifically, so feeling pretty good about that so far.
Over here, saying something, it's a little more zoomed out.
Also, if you want to fish,
and then
command
you
fish.
Have the box, like I talked about before, with quotes. So, like, without text, what would it be? It just wouldn't make.
And
I
appreciate you,
sitting
sweetie.
there. As long as your text has a purpose, go nuts. But not
Appreciate
too
the
nuts,
lurk.
because question number 4: how many words should I put in my thumbnail? 1, 2, 3.
Monday.com's AI blocks are a total game changer.
Excuse me if I find that hard to believe.
You know that llamas are biologically in
4, 5, 6. There's no right answer here, but I do try to keep it as short as I can, because somebody scrolling through YouTube, they're only going to give your thumbnail like 2 seconds, and then they're just going to move on. So if you happen to write a paragraph, they'll probably just ignore it. But,
I mean, that makes
they
sense.
might
The
ignore your
people's
thumbnail
attention
anyway
spans
if your
anymore
text
garbage.
isn't readable, which brings us to question number 5. What is the best font to use? Any sans serif font usually works, okay? Sans is Latin for without or whatever. Now, a serif is these little tail things, you know, on some fancy text like Times New Roman or whatever. This is a serif. Now, sans is without. Sans serif, none of that crap.
No fancy crap.
Basically, what you want is any sans serif font that you can make super bold, because it's really, really easy to read. You don't always have to go bold, but it does help sometimes. Another pro tip is to go to fonts.google.com and then scroll down and select sans serif on the filter, and then you'll just get a ton. Okay, now I could be naming fonts all day, but I will give you a few that are like good starter fonts. The one that gets used a ton is Roboto. You can use Helvetica, Mont, Serrat. Poppins is okay. Gotham. Lado is pretty good. Arial. Open/source. Sans. Those are some good starter ones. I got another pro tip. So when I'm trying to get a lot of text in such a small area, these sometimes they can't fit the letters in, right? So I'll use something I call squeezy fonts, which the 2 fonts that I usually go to are Anton. That's squeezy font number 1, and then Impact is another.
I'm interested.
They're a little bit taller, and they get a little more letters into your space. So
interesting. Okay.
Those I'll use sometimes. Starter fonts. Yeah, I think this is pretty good.
I'm not worried
Question
about the
number
fonts,
6.
to be honest.
What are the major elements that you use when designing thumbnails? Which ones do you use over and over? Okay, so elements are points of focus in your thumbnails. Text is one element, like we just discussed. People are another one. Objects are pretty popular. Backgrounds sometimes. Imagine a real estate thumbnail where it's the real estate agent standing on the left, and then in the background there's a house that he's talking about. That would be considered an element. Just remember that if the background doesn't need focus, like if it's blurred out or something, if it's just like one solid color, then I wouldn't count that as an element. Text, people, objects, backgrounds, graphics for sure. Elements are points of focus in a thumbnail, and these are probably the main 5 that I could really think of. Just a few examples here. Let's do a Let's Play thumbnail where we've got crazy game explosions happening over here, and then you've got the dude over here reacting to it. Whoa! That would be one element, one, and then 2 elements here. And then if you want, you could write text on it if it was like really important, if it was going to add to the thumbnail. Number 3 there. And yeah, let's do another example real quick. So we've got one guy talking here, and then we've got a graphic over here, and then maybe the word before, and then we've got one over here after, and then a graphic under that. Okay, so we've got text, graphic. Are those 2 elements? No. Because really the point of focus is just right here, okay? And then you've got a point of focus here, and then you got a point of focus here. So a cluster of elements can count as one element because it's one thing to focus on. 1, 2, 3 points of focus. And yeah, that makes a good thumbnail. So the pro tip here is keep your elements to 3 or under. Sometimes you can have 4, but it's a little bit risky. Any more than 3 elements might take more than 2 seconds to understand, at which point viewers might just scroll right by. Okay, now, on the topic of elements, I can't believe how many times this has been asked. Question number 7, is it important to use the rule of thirds? How do you use the rule of thirds? What is the rule of thirds? Let me break it down.
I don't think I've ever heard of this rule of thirds.
Your thumbnail. This is the rule of thirds. You cut it into 3s.
I mean, that makes sense based on the name.
You cut it into 3s horizontally.
Oh.
And so the way that people use these in thumbnails is in the rule of thirds. Let's use podcasting for instance. On the right third, you've got Mr. Professional Famous Guy, and he's saying something. Okay, now the thing that he's saying is on the left third, and then we've got text. And continued text. Just on the left third, you don't have to use the top or bottom thirds for text, but that's how a lot of people separate the elements in their thumbnails. It gives order to the composition, so it makes it less cluttered. Let's do another example here. Okay, we're gonna do a half and half. All right. So let's say before this video, you had 0 views, and then after 1,000. All right, so on the right third, you have these, and on the left third, you have these. So you get the idea. A lot of creators use the rule of thirds as just a starting point, and if you scroll through YouTube, you're gonna see a lot of thumbnails where elements are separated on the.
One of your photojournalism teachers was obsessed with the rule of thirds. Okay, that's interesting. Like, it seems like a good idea. I get it. Like, you want things to be, like, you know, have some kind of like general standard. Let me see. Let's see. So I'm guessing, like, for an example, like for my thumbnail for Pokemon Radical Red, what I should going do this? He's forgetting the most important thing, bold impact font in all caps, for making unreasonable amounts of Yeah. He did say earlier, he did talk about text and like what texts were good and whatnot. He didn't go into like any kind of like crazy amounts of things. So probably like me right here, that's a good use of this third. Pokemon Radical Red being here, maybe not the best use. Maybe it should have been more in the middle, but I didn't want to cover up this cool Charizard art. And then right here, like obviously having Red, you know, doing a sick kickflip, very cool, very radical, but it's like it does feel a little emptier. I mean, It's like, I mean, like you have thirds, just maybe move the text to the opposite third. Yeah. Yeah, I get that it's too busy. Yeah, because definitely all the different Pokemon. Like, if I were to get rid of, like, all of this and, like, maybe just put it in the middle. Because, like, I don't think I. Because I like having these to let people know, like, okay, this is kind of where we're at. But, yeah, with the whole, like, you only have a handful of moments to, this would work fine with a solid background. So, like, completely. Actually, I don't know, we could just do this real quick. So, like, coming to here, like, get rid of that, and then, like, and layer, send to the back. Then line the third on the right with the mons created. Okay, so like, no, not what I was trying to do. It's like maybe aim that for more the middle. And then, because I mean, I guess I could always make everybody a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's one of the problems. Like, I don't want to necessarily do what everybody else is doing, but I also want to learn something that's effective, and that's the problem, is finding out what is actually like effective. Because now, like that, I mean, then I could also probably just like go like that to help fill up the space more. Uh, like I think yeah, shock face on one side and whatever in-game moment in the background of the big white text. Yeah, needs to be clear that you're there. Yeah, like I'm definitely a big fan of like having like me be a part of things. Like I feel like this is a little bit better. I should probably, like, honestly, I kind of want the background to be a little bit different in this. I mean, would you say this is incredibly small? Like me in here, yeah. Here, generally small. I was more so trying to make sure I fit into things. No, the other one, yeah. I guess I just always felt kind of weird, like me being like essentially as big type of deal. Especially don't see because of the big red live leverage that covers. There's no live that covers me up. I always have. Or do you mean like in, or do you mean like on YouTube itself? The one that YouTube sits there. Okay, gotcha. That's actually that's one thing that I definitely haven't even thought about. Because usually I'm looking at this and there's like there shouldn't be like any live covering things up other than like maybe the bottom right hand corner. So so I don't think that necessarily matters because I can't say that I've ever seen anybody get hit with like anything kind of like that. But yeah, I got. In all honesty, I feel like I'd rather maybe have. Like maybe this is at least a little bit better. I mean, granted, doing this, like if you don't know what Radical Red is, like you look at this and you might honestly think this is a Pokemon skateboarding game, which not necessarily what somebody would want, right? So I think like something like this, I will say maybe something more like this for when I do my Mario Party stuff. I feel like this is probably a little bit more realistic. Like, yeah, it's like maybe I'm not necessarily like big enough, but I also don't want to cover anything up more than what I have to in this like scenario right here, right? But I don't know. I think that's where one of the things that I struggle with when it comes to like content creation is like knowing like what may or may not work, what feels like enough, whereas like others might feel a little too much type of deal, right? Like honestly, like I think like my Mario Kart stuff, I feel like that's been pretty good. Again, I probably could have made myself like bigger here, but it's like it's also one of those things like I don't want to necessarily like cover up too much. Like maybe if I put myself over Toad, maybe that would have been more fun. But I think other than that, like I think everything else like seemed pretty good. But yeah. That's why we're trying to learn is like just like finding that sweet spot of like knowing what to look for, what works, what's eye catching, what's enough, what's too much. So hopefully this guy will, and maybe whatever other videos we may look might give us some more ideas.
On the left and right using the rule of thirds. Question number 8. Should I be in my thumbnail?
Right into an ad. Love that.
Big ideas.
It's a tough question. It really is. I always kind of think about it like, are you adding value to the image? You kind of have to ask yourself, who is the star? Who is the star of the show in this thumbnail? Is it you? Let's talk about Let's Play thumbnails, for example. If you're in a Let's Play thumbnail, who's the star of the show? Is it the game that you're playing, or is it the person that you watch because of their reaction and their...
What's that?
Anywhere from the plumber?
Nope, nothing yet.
Just trying to figure out the rest of my day.
Yeah. Well, whenever they finally get a hold of me, I'll let you know. Okay, do you want me to do that now or in a little bit? Okay. All right, everybody, give me a few moments. I need to help Kit with something. But I'll be right back. And actually, in this case, I will probably just put on old clips. So everybody, just give me a few moments. I'll be back. I just need an MMO a little more faster paced than WoW. That's fair. I've never actually played WoW myself, so I can't like speak on it. Whew, okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, we kept it under single digits.
In the face! Hit him in the face!
Excuse me? Can Can I hit this man, please?
Look out! Don't get too close to him.
Hello, game? Okay. Yeah.
Alert to arms!
Pretty certain you shouldn't be allowed to alert to arms when I'm beating your head in, but you know, whatever. It's not my game to design. Oh. Okay, Ryko. Thank you for showing up. Ultra Ball. What? No. No way. Holy crap. What are the odds? What are the first time we encounter Ryko after catching Entei? What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Let's go. Let's go. We can't let it start rolling out. Life gets dangerous when the milk starts rolling. You down helps. Oh. I did not want to dodge backwards. Alright, it's getting to the point where gravity is going to be my enemy for this stream. 10 out of 10. Gravity not liking me today. So there's a ledge. That, you know what, this seems like a safety hazard. Somebody needs to get a hold of OSHA. This is a safety hazard. I don't like hearing all this. I don't like immediately see. Okay, as I was helping Kit, I got a text message that the plumber is on their way. No specific time frame of when they're going to be here, but with them being on the way, I'm going to say probably a good time for us to wrap it up here for at least today. So we'll come back to this tomorrow. General reminder, we are going to be still streaming later tonight at our regularly scheduled 6 p.m. We're going to be doing what's the word I'm looking for? Elden Ring. We're doing Elden Ring because we moved Elden Ring to Mondays. All right, let's see who's on. Who can we raid? Okay, that's an option. We never get to raid Nyx. You know what? Yeah, we've been doing a work along stream. They are doing a writing and working stream. So let's just raid Nyx. Nyx is good people. Nope, that's not what I typed. All right, so tomorrow we will pick up with more job applications, more Rusty's retirement, more fishing. We'll go back to that specific thumbnail, then video, maybe try and find a couple more to watch. Maybe we'll see if we can't possibly improve some of the thumbnails that we've already done, just as like some kind of practice things. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, either way, let's go show Nick some love. I know I will. And I will catch y'all later. Again, general reminder, Elden Ring later tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But let's go hang out with Nyx and enjoy some of their writing. Bye, everybody.